This is KSL News at 6.
Good evening. Firefighters in southern Utah are now in their 9th day battling the Brian Head Fire, but they say they're making some good progress.
Here's a look at all the numbers. So far, the fire has burned more than 43,000 acres and is 10% contained. 13 homes and 8 outbuildings have been destroyed by the flames here. As of this morning, 750 people from 11 towns are evacuated. Today, the Upper Bear Valley was added to that list.
Despite a red flag warning being issued for the area, members of the new Type 1 Incident Management Team say they're pleased with the progress being made, including a bulldozer line along the northern perimeter of the fire.
Once the fire reaches that dozer line, it won't have any more fuel to burn. Immediately on the other side of that dozer line, we pre-treated with retardant from air tankers.
Fire officials say that retardant will stop spot fires from starting on the other side of the line. News Specialist Nicole Vowell begins our team coverage with the very latest from the fire. Nicole?
Guys, more than 43,000 acres burning at this hour. Just to give you an idea of how big this fire is at this point, 68 square miles, or roughly the size of Washington, D.C. And at last check, still only 10% contained. And firefighters are facing some new challenges. Take a look behind me here. They say this time of day is the worst for pop-up fires. You can see this fire right behind me here, and we have several helicopters trying to get that under control here at Panguitch Lake near this area, because there are some homes being affected. I'm actually going to swing you around. Take a look at this fire right here. Follow me, we'll show you. This fire is burning on just the other side of Incident Command here at Panguitch Lake. Firefighters also trying to get this fire under control. And earlier today, Lieutenant Governor Spencer Cox took a tour of the Brian Head Fire, saying this is a big priority to get this fire under control in our state.
And as it warms up, as the temperatures warm up through the day, we could see those hot spots start to take off again. The Forest Service and others have new technology. They're able to come in with infrared cameras that see through the smoke and see where the fire is and the hot spots are. So you can see where they built the fire line. We saw helicopters actively dropping. What you do see is the aspens don't burn quite as much, and so you would see green patches in the middle of the burnout and the destruction. And we saw many cabins. I think there were 13 that were lost one night in one area. We saw where those were burned down, unfortunately. But what stood out was really the miracle and the hard work that occurred to not have more cabins lost. The fire is all around cabins, all throughout here. Homes, these aren't just cabins, some of these are permanent residents as well. It's great to have cabins in the trees. We all love to be up there and to camp, but you've got to have defensible space. You can see the difference. It's literally the difference between losing everything and being just fine.
The governor also talked about implementing statewide fire restrictions and urging everyone in Utah to do their part.
Just be smart out there, be safe, and let's try to make sure that this is the last big one we have this year.
Over 1,000 boots on the ground between 2 counties. As you can see, a lot more challenges and a lot more work ahead as crews continue to battle the Brian Head Fire. At Panguitch Lake, Nicole Vowell, KSL 5 News.
Nicole, thank you.